this down for some reason. I think what I'll do is just, yeah, let me get the hit, because I think they expected me to mind game it. I'm not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We don't have to. Get rid of this, get rid of the pallet. Oh, we get another one for free. Let's go. It did double back. I think we can mind game the window here. Goes down. Perfect.
I don't bite.
I do hear footsteps on the left too, but I don't think they're going to make anything from that. Yeah. Oh, they're not wiggling. They're not wiggling, so we're gonna take advantage of that. We're just gonna go ahead and use the pain res. Why not? Why not? That's free. I'll take it. Ah!
I got Lil G.
I know he fucking lying.
Maybe I don't.
He saw you.
Somebody go for Lil G?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna try.
And it's not Tiffany, that's regular Chucky.
The bitch is going back to her.
Nasty white skin.
Yeah, he going back.
I'm coming, Lil G. I'm right here.
Thick ass bitch. Be sick.
Coming back for you coming back to her.
Not gonna let it happen twice in a row. I got you.
He's going back.
Oh, throw the pallet.
What?
Oh, dead heart? Okay.
And let's use our pop real quick. Why not? Oh, hello, free hit. Free hit. I'm down. Hell yeah.
Play fair.
I'm down for the free hit. So now we're just gonna try to see if we can cut him off. Oh yeah. I was able to cut him off. I kind of expected that they would kind of go for something like that. I couldn't get the rotate though. I was hoping I can get it right at the end of the meter. Seems like they're flying up the steps. I'm gonna actually rotate back in to go for the hook here. Got a free hit. Let's go.
I gotta move. Oh my god, it's back now. Oh my god.
Get me off this thing!
Oh, I was still recovering from the slice and dice, or the melee or whatever. So I couldn't really get that. But we did get a free hit. We're gonna go up the steps, why not? Oh, she's still injured. We could. Ooh, okay. Oh, damn, I messed up there. They were both injured.
What the fuck is this shit, man? Bruh. 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 What is wrong with you, Ace, man? Yeah, oh my god. Fucking idiot. Oh my god, Ace, you fucking idiot! That's a hit. That's a hit. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this?
And I didn't get either one of them. Damn. That sucks. We'll break the middle gen. So she's over there. I think yeah, why not? Why not? Let's let them reset. We're just gonna let them reset. She did try to flip open the locker there with deception. But yeah, I'm gonna let them reset. I'm just gonna try to rotate back and you know, give them a chance. You know, it is a blood point event. We're just gonna focus on having fun with it. You know, why not? So okay, yeah, okay. So what I did was I went straight forward there, just to, you know, I think they expected me to double back. Screwed in the end. So I think we can actually go for the pain res now, because of the fact that there's no pallet. We don't even have to worry about them catching a save, and everybody's injured, which is really good for me too. Everybody's injured, so that's really good for me. We can go ahead and take full advantage of the pop real quick. So that's good. Enough for me, I gotta say. So now, oh, we might be able to get the hit here. Okay, they actually went to the corner there. That's smart, real smart. All right, they got the ball back. Okay, nice. I might be able to get the hit, I think, when they rotate. Oh no, I can't. Oh, they faked again. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna use our power here, scamper. Oh no, the desk! The freaking desk! The desk saved her! The freaking desk saved her! What the heck? I got freaking robbed! Wait, scamper? Let's go, baby! Let's go! That's one of my favorite things about Chucky, though. When you can land those really nasty scampers, is so fun. And they're on the top. They're on that top gen. All right, we're gonna see if we can. Okay, they might be a sprint burst. Nice. Let's go. I got the flick. Let's go. So it sounds a little tricky, but you can land it. You know what I mean? You just gotta be patient with it. Oh, they're giving up. They're giving up. Another pain res stack. There we go.
Adiós.
This might hurt a little. Move. I'll make this quick. Appreciate the help.
This? That's something I'm good at.
We're in a pretty good position. We're in a pretty good position nonetheless.
He's coming up. Bow.
Damn.
That was quick. I should have been out that gen.
Luigi's killing himself.
No, I'm not.
He killed himself again.
No, I'm not. Go get his ass.
Too late.
God damn it, Luigi!
Okay, let's see if I can go for the 50-50. Nice, I got it. Let's go.
He said he ain't about to more me, bitch.
Yo, your pain is ass.
Yeah, man. Too many fucking awful spots to me this shit.
He's coming back.
There's nothing to do with Bing.
He's coming.
That was fucking nice.
What? 'Cause
favorite parts of using slice and dice is trying to get those 50-50s on pallets. I feel like it really creates like the more dangerous staring thing. Let me see if we go for the hit on her. She really, now her using deception right as she turns the corner, bro. I think they have shadow step. I believe they have shadow step. I think that's the case here. So that's pretty good. So, oh wait, I hear her cries. Did she use deception twice? Is that possible? Like, can you do that?
Oh, you're gonna fuck the luck.
And she got downed. Let's go.
Gotta be some.
Let's go, free hit. I'm ready for it. Let's go. I think I can catch the Claude here. Let's go. One thing that I think I want to get a little bit better with is like trying to bait out the dead hards with slice and dice. It's a
I mastered Sadako in 7 days. Here's the 5 things I learned. Number 1, Sadako is terrible in chase, and you're better off playing a hit-and-run playstyle when using her. Number 2, survivors will be highlighted once they receive a stack of condemned, so mentally track the condemned stacks of 1 or 2 survivors at a time. Number 3, Sadako has a lot of good add-ons, but the one add-on you should keep in every build is Bloody Fingernails. It's only a green rarity, and you receive a huge speed boost when crawling out of a TV. Number 4, indoor maps with an upper or lower level will be your best friend because survivors will get condemned even if they're on a floor above or below a TV. And number 5, you better be good at multitasking because to be elite with Sadako, you have to manage condemned stacks, tapes, and gen progress. Good luck. And hopefully you learned something from the time I mastered Sadako in 7 days. Here's the 5 things.
As a 2026, Thriller is still the best-selling album ever made. It runs 100 million copies worldwide, and still, nobody's even come close. You'd think that'd be the best thing that ever happened to Rangers. And technically it was. But Thriller was also at the center of broken friendships, lawsuits, and a man who was never satisfied with his own success. This is the story of how the greatest album ever made became one of the worst things that ever happened to the man who made it, and the side effects it had on everybody else who was a part of it. After Thriller, none of his other albums did the same numbers, and nobody really cares because all of his albums sold millions of records. But Michael cared. So much so that when Bad came out, he wanted it to outsell Thriller, which sold around 40 million copies at the time. but Bad only sold 20 million. Michael's manager, Frank DeLeo, he said, "Mike, we did the best we could do." And 3 weeks later, Frank DeLeo was fired. Michael's obsession with beating Thriller actually goes all the way back to Off the Wall. During the 1980 Grammy Awards, Michael was humiliated after Off the Wall only won 1 Grammy. In interviews with Rolling Stone, he said, "My family thought I was crazy because I was weeping so much about it. I felt ignored and it hurt. I said to myself, wait until the next time. They won't be able." To ignore the next album. That experience lit a fire in my soul. During the recording of Thriller, Paul McCartney and Michael became good friends. They were 2 of the biggest music stars in the world, so it was only right that they worked together and shared tips and tricks to make each other better. And while they were working on The Girl Is Mine, Paul gave Michael some advice that would come back to haunt him for the rest of his career.
We wrote 2 songs together, and during lunch or something, he just took me aside. He said, "I'd like some advice." So I felt kind of big brotherly. You know, I'm quite a bit older than him. So I said, for a business, you ought to think about music publishing. It's because it's a very good business. You love music. I'm into it. It does very well. It's a nice, easy business for a musician to be in. And it's a very rewarding business because it's music, it's songs, beautiful songs. So he kind of said, okay, you know, and that was the end of it. And then a couple of weeks later, we were chatting, and he just came up to me and said, "I'm going to buy your songs, you know?"
Paul taught Michael how money really works in the music business. See, the more songs you own, the more money you make. And you can own other people's songs too. Every time a song gets played in a grocery store or on TV, whoever owns the publishing rights to that song gets paid. So in 1985, the ATV publishing catalog goes up for sale. And ATV owns around 250 Beatles songs. Now, Paul wants it, obviously, because it's his life work, and it's his and John's catalog, and it's sitting there for sale.
I felt very embarrassed buying them myself because they're Lennon McCartney's. I wouldn't have liked to just own them myself.
Now where am I?
So I rang Yoko, and I said, look, we got a chance to buy these songs. The man's asking 20 million, 10 to you, 10 to me. Should we do it? In fact, they didn't go for 20, they went for 50. Straight off the back of Thriller, he was like,
Just what I needed.
Is that all you have?
Quincy was getting
What
top
the
for sale,
fuck just happened,
and
man?
ATV owns.
he was like, cash rich, baby.
So Paul gets.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you
V owns around 250 Beatles songs. Now, Paul wants it obviously because it's his life work and it's his and John's catalog, and it's sitting there for sale.
I felt very embarrassed buying them myself because they're Lennon McCartney. I wouldn't have liked to just own them myself. I felt bad about that. So I rang Yoko, and I said, look, we got a chance to buy these songs. The man's asking 20 million, 10 to you, 10 to me. Should we do it? In fact, they didn't go for 20, they went for 50. Straight off the back of Thriller, he was like, cash rich, baby.
So Paul gets outbid by Michael, And this is the exact lesson that Paul taught him during the Thriller sessions. Now, this wasn't the end of the world, but then Paul didn't like how Michael started running the publishing company.
You know what is weird? I don't mind that because he, had all the cash. Someone was selling it, and he bought it. What I don't like is that I've actually written to him a couple of times. We're dishing the dirt. Howard, you got me at it.
Go ahead, yes.
I don't normally
You
try
wrote him
and
a
do
couple
this.
of letters.
Wrote him a couple of letters saying, Michael, don't you think after, even if I was just a writer on the payroll, after 30 years of being reasonably successful for this company you now own, don't you think I could have a raise?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, well, that's just business. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've never talked about it. He won't even answer my letters.
Oh my
so you know
God.
what? If we haven't got that great a relationship.
They were never really close again. Paul felt betrayed, but
Meet Cantabro. He doesn't understand our customers yet, but he heard you guys like Star Wars.
Michael didn't do it to hurt him. He wanted to keep getting better and doing bigger things. And buying the Beatles catalog was the biggest move on the board at the time. And he used the money he made from Thriller to do it. But unfortunately, he lost one of his closest friends in the process. But there was someone even closer to Michael that the success of Thriller had a lingering effect on. Quincy Jones produced Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, the most successful run any artist and producer have ever had together.
Idiota, yeah. But yes.
He found the songs, he shaped the sound, he sat in the studio for 14 months at a time, getting it just right. If Michael was the king of pop, Quincy, he built a throne. And the two of them were like brothers. But as Michael was speeding up, Quincy was starting to slow down. And Michael's hunger was growing as he was pushing for Bad to be better than Thriller. During the Bad sessions, Quincy brought in Run DMC because he could see hip hop coming. And Michael told his manager behind Quincy's back, I think Quincy's losing it, and he doesn't understand the market anymore. Michael actually said that rap is dead. Now, this is in 1987, right before rap was about to change the direction of the entire industry. So, even though Quincy was right, Quincy was getting tired, and he didn't want to keep chasing Thriller numbers.
Weren't the two of you kind of disappointed creatively and sales-wise on the Bad LP? Disappointed with 22 million albums? No. I mean, if you look at it in relationship to Thriller, which is 40 million, but that's insanity to think you're going to do that again. 22 million albums is a lot of records. I wasn't disappointed. I've been in the business too long to be disappointed with 22 million.
So Michael hired new producers, Teddy Riley and other guys that had the current sound. But Michael was paying him 5 times what he ever paid Quincy. Now, a lot of people say Michael and Quincy had some kind of falling out, but Quincy understood Michael, he had to move on. But Thriller continued to haunt him in a whole nother way. After Michael died, the Jackson Estate and Sony went on to do multiple projects, like the This Is It documentary, the circus shows, and other recordings that used the music that Quincy and Michael wrote together. But they left Quincy out of the deal, and they didn't pay him his royalties. He was forced to take Michael's estate and Sony to court. He said he was owed millions in royalties off the records they made. And in 2017, the jury agreed, and they awarded him $9 million. And it only got uglier from there, because in 2020, an appeals court overturned the ruling. They said the jury misunderstood some of the contracts and the amount was brought down to $2.5 million. The Jackson Estate attorney, Howard Weissman, he said to Quincy, "You're the last person we expected this from. Don't you realize you're essentially suing Michael himself?" And Quincy said back, "I'm not suing Michael, I'm suing you all." Ultimately, Quincy said it wasn't necessarily about Michael, it was about protecting the work that they did together. It's just sad to see that this partnership that they had with all of this legendary music ended up with Quincy and trying to argue what was rightfully his, and then Michael was there to back him up. But the damage wasn't just people Michael was close to. It hit someone you never expect. One of the most famous voices on the Thriller album. If you've ever heard Thriller, you've heard Vincent Price. He's one of the legends of horror, and he has one of the most famous 30 seconds in pop music. Vincent Price's wife was friends with Quincy Jones, so it was an easy connection. So Vincent comes in, and he gets offered a choice. He can own a small percentage of the album's potential earnings, or he can just take a one-time fee of $20,000. Guess which one he chose. Now remember, at the time, nobody knew what Thriller was going to be. Taking a guaranteed check instead of a gamble on a pop song is a safe and sensible move for a Hollywood actor. And in 1982, $20,000 was worth about $70,000 in today's money. So Vincent Price takes his fee, and then he watches the song become the most famous track on the most famous album ever made. He watches as his laugh on Thriller becomes more famous than any of his Hollywood roles, and he doesn't see another cent from any of it.
Michael sent me a wonderful gift. It's a framed picture of him, life-size, dressed. And it has a platinum record on it and a gold record. It's in color. And at the bottom it says, "To Vincent Price, thank you so much for your help with Thriller, in celebration of the 30 millionth album." Can you believe that? And I got none of it. I'm not bitter, mind you. I'm not. Just hurt. Hurt. Right here.
Now Vincent, he's joking here, but he really was hurt and disappointed because there's other accounts that he spoke and said that he felt forgotten. Now, this isn't Michael's fault because initially Epic Records owned the masters, and Vincent, he unfortunately signed his rights away. And by the early 90s, he was old and his health was failing. And he felt sad that he and Michael were never able to reconnect. But I like to think he died satisfied because even though he didn't see the financial benefit from Thriller, he died knowing that he was a part of the greatest record of all time, and the world will never forget his iconic laugh. Now, Vincent Price, he at least got a year's salary from Thriller, but the next person is probably the second most recognizable face when it comes to the song, and she walked away with almost nothing. Ola Ray plays Michael's girl in the Thriller.
What is all this?
Huh? What's that?
Thriller video. She's become a cult favorite. People dress up as her for Halloween, people cosplay as her at conventions, and she's portrayed in every Thriller-inspired video. But she only got paid around $2,500 for it. Now, at the time, that wasn't an insult because $2,500 for a music video in 1983, that was a normal day's work. But Thriller is not a normal video. It ran on a loop on MTV for years. It got sold on VHS. The behind-the-scenes tape alone became one of the best-selling home videos ever. And it got re-released, repackaged, played in Thriller documentaries for decades. And Ola Ray, who...
Don't waste any more time on me.
who's on screen for pretty much the whole thing, she's still just looking at that same flat day rate. And she's watching the video become the biggest thing ever to this day. So she spent years trying to get a piece of it. She eventually sued Michael's company over royalties she said she was owed from the video. The case, it dragged on and...
What the hell?
Michael died in 2009 while it was still unresolved. Now we have to remember though, Michael wasn't running his company by himself. There's many other people involved when it comes to tracking royalties, sales, and honoring contracts. If the Thriller video gets played 1,000 times in some foreign country, Michael has no idea about it. It's up to the broadcast companies and the accounting firms to figure all that out. Michael even helped her get all her paperwork together so she can plead her case.
They were treating you like this in court. Did that make you think differently about Michael himself? Because he was the one that set up this contract for you.
Right. No, it did make me feel any way about Michael. As a matter of fact, Michael was the one who sent me the document.